Tickets for the most shameless tour in Vinewood. Get them right here.
Wollen wir uns die einfach mal anschauen, mal gucken, was die so fahren? Ja, komm. Also,
As I am
have
contractually
fun.
obliged to say, buckle up, everyone. It's showtime. Vinewood is often referred to as the anal bleaching capital of the world.
Fun to learn all about this.
I can't believe you remembered my shoes.
On your right, you'll see the world-famous Gentry Manor Hotel, a legendary party hangout for actors and rock stars and people trying to have sex with actors and rock stars. Built in 1921, it's been the scene of some classic Vinewood scandals over the years. One of my personal favorites was Al DiNapoli's overdose in 2002 after a chimpanzee blasted an 8-ball up his rear door with a water pistol. Fantastic! They say that on any given day there are at least 2 dead party girls in the trash cans round back. Isn't that great? Okay, smartphones at the ready, celeb spotters. We are now approaching the legendary nightclub, the Dungeon Crawler. Opened in 1996, the club is famously owned by actor Bruce Spade, who has a custom-built elevated VIP table so that he looks the same height as everyone else. It remains one of Vinewood's hottest night spots for the rich and famous to do drugs and date rape impressionable fans. Play your cards right, and that could be you! The Dungeon Crawler was in the news again recently when comedian Morgan Chester allegedly ran over a doorman in his SUV for not laughing at one of his jokes. Oh, and now a treat for you closet glam rockers on board. We're coming up to the infamous Tequila La Rock Bar. Back in the day, this was a restaurant run by the mob until it got shut down over the Adam's apple in the soup controversy of 1982. It reopened as the Tequila La Bar in 1983 and soon became a mecca for hair metal bands and fans from across the country. It's rumored that the Love Fist song Dangerous Bastards was written about a night they partied here on mescaline with some transgender twins. Now, this house up ahead is one of the many private residences of action movie director Mark Fostenberg. Fostenberg still maintains he was out of town when a 15-year-old Mexican girl was found dead in his pizza oven in 2007. The case was settled out of court and all charges were dropped. The girl's family now live on the next street. So this is the house of television exercise guru The Craze. You might have seen him degrading himself recently on Rehab Island. Do any of you remember the 80s? Strange times. People didn't go to the gym back then. They did jumping jacks in front of the TV and leg warmers and headbands. The Craze swapped his gold lame leotard for a crack pipe in the 90s, but is reportedly now clean and in the best shape of his life. That's Vinewood's code for he's trying to make a comeback. This is the home of celebrity wild child Martha Turn. Daughter of 70s comedy star Joni Turn, Martha spent her teens partying on booze, her early 20s partying on coke, and her mid-20s staring at her shoes on heroin. Her tell-all autobiography about the difficulties of growing up really rich in Vinewood only sold 30 copies last year.
Beautiful.
Kommt er jetzt noch
Just
was?
up ahead is another place to see and be seen in Rockford Hills, the Richmond Hotel. An iconic entertainment industry hangout, sleazy producer types have been promising to make young girl stars here for over 100 years now. Not gonna lie, did some shameful things in that lobby bar in my youth, but I've put that period of my life behind me now.
Oh, this tour is gonna be so positive. I feel it.
should remind you this is a no-smoking bus. Unless, of course, it's medical marijuana. Then you're all right.
I'm pretty fucked up right now. Think the tour will stop at honkers? So much culture.
Wie lange geht denn die Tour noch?
See me at the club tomorrow. Jesus.
Wir müssen
I was
gleich...
a member of the jury in the 1991 movie Last Will and Testament. They cut my line. Here you can see the landmark Weasel Theater, which was opened here in Morningwood in 1930. Some of the biggest movies in history have premiered at this theater, including Blue Blood, Shoulder of Orion, and The Many Wives of Alfredo Smith. You might remember the controversial premiere of the gladiator comedy Lions and Donkeys in 1984, when star Chip Hampton walked up the red carpet with two slaves in chains.
Yo!
Aber wie lange geht denn die Tour noch? Ich muss noch einen Überfall machen. Oh, ich glaube, das hätte ich gar nicht sagen dürfen. Ignoriert das, aber wie lange geht die Tour trotzdem noch? Ignoriert doch bitte die roten Ampeln.
Always wondered why this is such a big deal. Take a picture of that, stupid.
Leute hier drin. Ja, du immer schon so lange hier?
Is everyone having fun?
Nein. Du erzählst ja nichts.
And now to our left, ladies and gentlemen, is the famous Richards Majestic Studios. The product placement for classics like Nelson and Naples and Rum Runner, and the not-so-classics like Vinewood Zombie and Shoulder of Orion 2 was shoehorned into the final edits right behind those very gates. Everyone has a favorite Solomon Richards movie. An American Divorce really helped me through a difficult time when I was bankrupting my first husband. Oh, come on, don't people in the Midwest watch movies? You must have seen Defender of the Faith. No? Wow, tough crowd.
Ich hab gehört, da kommt bald noch ein Film mit jemand Neuem als Producer.
Hey, dude!
Könnte interessant sein.
There's so many people in this
Long
place.
time no see.
Fucking crazy. I'm glad we're doing this.
What's happening?
I remember this from a movie.
Call me at the place tonight.
Das könnte übrigens nur
Count
die
yourselves
Grenze.
lucky, my prescription just got renewed this morning.
Wäre die Tour dann interessanter gewesen?
Oh, what a great city that we live in. Hey! I'm pretty fucked up right now. I hope this tour isn't too long.
Hat der
Just
Fahrer...
up ahead on the right is where Delancey Medua's septum fell out after a ketamine party.
So much culture.
I'm coming back here.
Ah, shit. Is this really happening?
Okay, people, get those cameras out. This is Portola Drive. You won't get a better chance to spot spot a celebrity in its natural habitat. As you can see, the recession hasn't hit this part of town very hard. These are some of the most offensively high-end designer stores in the country. And now, some fun trivia for you. There have been a number of movies shot on Portola Drive, mostly awful ones about rich idiots, including the blockbuster 2005 romantic comedy Shoe Whore, that's credited with sending women's rights back 50 years. The store we're passing now is where British star Charlotte Crown was caught on film in the changing room eating and purging the same burrito over and over again, just like a dog.
Der Markt könnten wir unten in der Nähe dieser Textilfabrik halten.
Remember, these people are rich and beautiful. That makes them better than us.
Ach so. Was sind wir dann? Scheiße.
This is the Epsilon Center. Anyone with red hair, please cover it for your own safety. If you really want to meet a famous celebrity, this place is packed full of them. Take an introductory course. It changed my life. Kiflom!
This tour is terrible.
Ach, schneller. Dann ist es so rot.
This whole town is full of shallow people. This is giving me such a fresh look at this place.
Keep those cameras out and fingers on the trigger. Celebs are skinny and fast.
I remember this from a movie.
Hey, what's up, man?
Aber die Tour braucht aber lange, wenn man überlegt, dass jetzt gerade Abend ist.
Is this that Armenian chick last week? Hey, man, what's up? How long does this thing last? Are you kidding? Another lecture. Hello!
Hey, hello!
What the hell?
To the left, you'll see a spot where a pizza boy claims that Play PG Jackson asked him to remove his shorts.
Das nicht geblinkt.
There's too many people in this place. I'm glad we
Was soll ich sagen? Wo geht es denn lang?
It's just how I imagined.
Was passiert denn da mit dieser Baustelle? Was wird denn da gebaut? Seit bestimmt schon ewig. Heute
You'll
so.
recognize this stretch of road from those videos of Jill von Krastenberg with the Romanian shot put team.
Aber die Baustelle existiert doch schon jetzt mindestens
tour is gonna be
so lang.
I feel it.
Wow.
This tour costs too much.
And here is City Hall. This is where the mayor's office is, if any of you care. You might recognize this building from the 20-minute final dogfight to save Earth in the movie Invasion Los Santos.
Nie gesehen. Das ist ein Film, den man sehen muss. Hm.
Wow, just like on the postcard. These people are nuts.
Don't you just love people you've never met and would have you arrested if you came within 10 feet of them?
Das Geld veröffentlicht. Ja, ist egal, möchte ich nicht erzählen, was ich mache.
What a sight!
Ich wäre immer noch dafür, dass wir die Ampeln ignorieren.
sure I agree with that explanation.
Please refrain from taking photos of ethnic minorities. They could be gang members.
Would you look at that? What is that? Wow!
Wow, look at that.
The next corner is where actor Scott Stevens famously prolapsed after a failed party trick.
Okay.
Check that off the list.
I bet that'll be. I wondered if I could postpone
That's
it
what they want you to see.
till next month. Oh, the diet's going well. I just want to lose a couple more pounds. Take a picture of that, stupid.
And here we have the beautiful Oriental Theater. Riots broke out on the theater's opening night in 1928 as desperate fans tried to get upskirt shots of the legendary silent movie star Miriam Turner, much like you're doing today, except with really heavy cameras. My daughter tells me it isn't politically correct to say Oriental anymore, but considering some of the other common terms for Asians in the 1920s, the name could have been a lot worse. There's a saying that to go to Los Santos and not see the Oriental Theater is like going to China and not visiting a burger shop. You know, I've never really understood what that means, but... And here we are, back on the strip. As they say in Vinewood, that's a wrap, folks. I hope I managed to take your minds off the economic downturn for just a little while. I'd like to remind any Europeans that 1% is an insult.
Das hat... Die Tour hat mal ebenso wirklich
Damn it, my cake! Please, don't hurt.
20 Minuten fast gedauert. Das hätte ich nicht gedacht, dass das so lange dauert. Wir bräuchten ein Auto.
Give me that car, Paul. Man, sorry about that. Careful. Would you open your damn eyes?
So. Jetzt kümmern wir uns um den Raubüberfall. Bitte lassen wir jetzt einmal mal in Ruhe. Es ist schon wieder der Lost. Der Lost sucht liebend gerne, wie es aussieht, ein bisschen Stress. Einmal, ui! So, einen wunderschönen. Sag mal, wir haben nicht alles mit ihm gekauft.
You look like you're
Hätte
fuming.
ich nicht gedacht. Aber ich habe keinen Bock jetzt schon wieder den Bug zu bekommen gerade. Wir kümmern uns safe noch um ihn. Ah, Michael ist schon da.